Previously on What's in the Rift.
I want to go look at all the stuff on the ground.
You just want to walk right into this?
Yeah, I'm just going to walk right over. There's stuff. They haven't stopped us. They haven't said anything. So I'm just going to walk right over to the piles of stuff on the ground that they've thrown about.
I'm assuming you don't want to be noticed doing this, or do you not care?
I'm not trying not to be noticed, but since they haven't said anything and stopped us, I'm just assuming that they're cool with it, and so I just saunter right over.
All right, as soon as you cross it, the two nearest PSX bots start brandishing their arms, and by that I mean they raise their arm with the, aforementioned electricity prod that they had on the end of it towards you and start advancing.
No, I probably wouldn't know anything about that.
All right, as soon as you cross it, the two nearest PSX bots start brandishing their arms, and by that I mean they raise their arm with the, aforementioned electricity prod that they had on the end of it towards you and start advancing. You get a soft alarm tone that plays out of a number of the speakers. They're adorned on these PSX robots throughout the room, and the nearest security officer stands up from what they were doing, hunched over something on the floor, and says,
"Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a crime scene. You can't be here."
Oh, no, you got to tell me. This is your heroic success.
Oh, okay, then he accidentally gets tased.
Okay. The second that taser hits him, he goes stiff, like from head to toe, and falls to his side.
Oh.
The remaining PSX units in the apartment here all immediately come to alert. And they turn towards the four of you and begin moving directly to apprehend you.
It was that guy with the prod.
So this thing does reach down and grab you by the back of your chassis and lifts you up into the air.
I have bodily autonomy. Put me down.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What exactly happened here?
I don't know, we were talking to the captain, and then he sicked his robots on us, and I moved to get out of the way of the zzz thing, and then it hit him, and he's on the ground.
Okay. Hey. Okay, disengage.
And he holds up his hands, and the robots keep moving towards you.
No, hey, wait. Disengage.
Oh,
He holds up his hands and pushes them out towards the robot that's advancing on you. Oh, disengage! And with that, he gets shocked, and just like Captain Rannet, goes stiff.
Oh, no!
And lands on the ground.
Oh, this is bad.
And they're just
Guys,
restraining me? Is that what is happening?
Right now, it's got you by the back of the neck.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to turn to another security officer and be like, hey, is there some kind of override or a remote off switch?
What's
for
the
these
game plan?
guys?
Yeah, no, it should be a voice print of all of us when we say disengage.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't do anything.
So what do you recommend that we even do? Will we just go and then hope that things...
You do whatever you want to do,
Are
man.
there other words? Like release?
He moves towards the back of the apartment, towards the second elevator on the other side. The PSX unit brings you within inches of Captain Rannet's face. You're going to be a very, very useful tool for me over the coming few days.
Yep. And I will come back whenever you need me to.
He takes a step back, looks behind him again, takes a long look at the smoking head of the security officer on the ground, and says, "Get the fucking synth out of here."
Hey, Captain, I'm happy to sign a contract. I'll help you out. But I want my bodily autonomy. Just be able to come and go as I please. That's robot law.
Law is a pretty thing, don't you think? A nice little lie that we tell ourselves, that rules that we write down matter, when the only thing that has ever mattered is who has the power to enforce it.
Wait right there, human. We cannot begin this week's listening session without your mandatory capitalism injection.
for supporting the Fable and Folly Network. Here's another show we know you'll love.
The Etruvian Messiah has chosen the path of abomination.
Fire! What exactly happened that day? Sharia, it's gone out of control!
Chaos.
The Ra are sending an envoy to Arcas to negotiate the terms of peace.
We're supposed to put on a show of confidence. Haven't we already done that? We've shown them power. The rest is up to diplomacy.
Pack Howl Media presents The Madness of Chartrulean. Learn more at chartrulean.com.
Arise, all victims of oppression. Take up the mantle of the brave. Don't cling so hard to old tradition, for there's no master with no slaves.
The doors open. You are on that catwalk over the Servotown floor that Marty I had taken you to on your way up to his apartment on that ill-fated evening. You start out along that way, and as you make your way up to the Zaptron Automat, where this catwalk empties out, and the only surefire way that you know down, assuming that is where you want to go, is the way that you know, unless you want to try and... You notice that there is quite a commotion around the sauce tanks. First thing that you notice is that the general din and sound of the pumps being worked, which you would expect now that you're in a new system, this would be about the time that you would be starting a new mining operations, and you would expect to hear all these machines gearing up or actively pumping sauce. They're all quiet. But what you do hear is chanting. And there is an assemblage of robots down below you, all gathered around a dais set up on top of one of the sauce tanks. And atop that sauce tank is a one-armed robot holding his other arm aloft as he speaks to the crowd. You catch little snippets of this speech as you walk over. You hear him shouting about unfair conditions, and to those who do the labor should go the earnings, that there are a number of injustices that they suffer just by virtue of their build or make, and that robots should have the right to self-determination. Do you want to stop and listen to Two-Arms Toneigh's speech here, or are you using this to get by unnoticed?
Maybe we get by, but also...
Can we do that unnoticed with Helpis?
Yeah.
You are up in the catwalks right now. Meaning that...
Yeah, just keep going, Helpis. Don't stop. Don't acknowledge. Just keep going.
Oh, the cruel irony.
You pass by, you notice that Servotown is largely all amassed on this floor. Tensions are high, especially with the collapsed value of the saucy on board the ship. There is a general air of danger about. You make your way to the lift that brought you up to the catwalk in the first place. I want to remind you that Zaptron Automat is like one of the two most powerful companies on board the Endeavor here. As such, has a fairly robust campus here, including the foundries, the offices, and the logistics center, from which all sauce is processed and then distributed into packets, where at least it's sent off to be distributed to packets. And as such, they do have security present. Now, these are not PSX robots, but they are a number of sentient robots that have been employed to provide security to Zaptron Automat. And you won't be able to just stroll through this building like casually. So you come up to this hatch that leads out onto the catwalk And I'm going to give you an opportunity here to make some decisions about how you're going to proceed.
Okay.
Now remember, it's step, step, pivot, step, pose on the catwalk.
It's a Guitar Hero minigame.
I meant like a runway.
Yeah.
Like a model.
So help us. You said Marty II told you to come, right? Do you have proof of that?
I haven't.
That you can show
you this whole time.
Yeah, well, yes. Yeah,
He's not that smart.
I believe
Donny.
you, buddy. I believe you. I believe you, man. But other people might not believe that Marty II has personally invited you
So
to
get
his
this.
home.
That's what you remember when we were in the detective's office and I asked him to print something out for me and then he did it for me and then I handed it back to him? That's what that was. It's a physical copy of the email.
And you handed it back to him.
Yeah, the guy...
Did you get that back again?
No.
Okay. So we don't have anything that says we should be talking to Marty II.
Well, I have the message still. We could ask him to print something for us.
That was a good trick, buddy. I don't know if that's going to work again.
Sounds like you should go to the library.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Does Marty II own Zaptron?
No, Marty I did.
Yeah, okay, so...
Now there is it's run by the board, was the announcement, and there is one board member that is serving as a CEO. If you recall, they put out basically a bounty on the killer of Marty I for his capture, for their capture, I should say. And that was 10% of Marty's total estate.
And
they think that's you.
Yeah,
buddy.
that's where the betting pools
Yeah.
put it on him, right? And now there's this bounty.
But all the robots downstairs probably also think that's you, so...
Yeah, so...
Curious what they have to say.
I will say that you would know, just by witnessing the general state of Servotown, that there's probably a lot on people's minds, and this may be an ancillary concern, given the collapse of the Saucy and now the rabble-rousing of Two-Arms Toneigh.
We could go listen a little bit longer.
Yeah, so I was thinking a few different things. One of those is we do go back. We talk to Tony, see if maybe Tony wants to help us get ChroniCarl back.
He really likes ChroniCarl. He's definitely going to want to help.
What I'm thinking is we're like, hey, you want to get back at the guy, you got to get the guy.
True.
Okay, that's fair.
You know, that's actually not bad logic.
But then there's also...
little counterfactual, but...
I mean, going to Marty II and offering to work for Marty II, maybe that would in some way help us get ChroniCarl back. I don't know, that's the only thing on my mind right now. That's my father.
I know. We're trying to get him back too.
So we're going to have... So do we go back to my other dad, Marty II?
What?
There's like a three-dad situation going on here. It's all kinds of fucked up.
Marty I, Marty II, and ChroniCarl. Gotcha.
I'm just worried that they're not going to let us get to Marty II.
I'm sure he's expecting me.
He did send you multiple invitations.
Yeah, he did.
Including one that was borderline threatening.
Yeah, he was very forward.
What exactly did the message say? Helpis.
I don't quite remember at this point, but it's really just, hey, we're claiming you. Get the fuck over here. Sorry, I just saw Boys in the Hood. I'm using a lot of language.
When did you have time to watch that?
The picture book version. It's
it's
just all pictures. With subtitles,
very
though.
efficient.
Yeah, that's kind of the gist of it, is... Come over here. We own you. Bad things could happen. And then I'd imagine like a little finger wag kind of situation.
Okay, you're still dealing with the fact that you have to get down through the Zaptron automat, though.
Yeah.
And so how do you propose doing that? That's what I stopped so you guys can figure out a strategy to get through Zaptron Automat. I'm glad that you decided.
Yeah, I was trying to decide if we're staying or not.
I won't say anything.
Is the hatch
I won't
unlocked?
try to psychoanalyze. I won't do my job. I'll stay quiet.
It's very big of you. Still holding, like, PB by the head.
You haven't set PB down?
Cover him.
Yeah, I haven't set anyone down yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Probably best.
Probably.
So, is this hatch unlocked?
Yeah, you go and try it, and it swings open pretty easily. You would
All right.
expect that this is likely not an area that sees much use, just based on the fact that you haven't seen other robots up here. If you remember correctly, Marty said that he had it built specifically so that he could get access to that elevator without having to encounter other robots.
Okay, yeah, so...
Oh, I do recall that now.
Step on in.
The hatch swings open. There is a short ladder down to the interior of Marty's office. Unlike the last time you were in here, it is dark, this time unlit. There is some light coming in from a crack in the middle of the door across the way. It's one of those sliding doors that have a seam in the middle that will usually automatically open when you approach it. There is a very dry archival smell that would probably make ChroniCarl feel right at home if he weren't currently somewhere else in the ship. Otherwise, very difficult to see in here. I mean, I would imagine that at least one of you has a flashlight built in. You have an opportunity here to look around his office if you want it. There is nobody in here currently. This is not likely an opportunity that you would get again. That said, you also have the pressing issue of ChroniCarl being basically abducted.
You know how important bodily autonomy is to him.
Oh, man. Do we take a moment? What are you guys feeling?
I mean, I feel like maybe we turn the lights on anyway, so that we don't look suspicious.
Also true.
And if there's anything interesting that's immediately visible, then maybe we look at it.
Perhaps we take.
What does it take? We're just looking. We're just looking.
What?
Just looking?
Just looking.
Just
They're not going to
looking.
take. Help us. Just looking.
You move to turn on the lights, and immediately that same warm white wash fills the room that you saw the last time you were here. You notice that the desk is immaculate. It looks untouched, like this room has been sealed off almost as if the last people in it were you when you left. There is a filing cabinet full of actual documents that you can see kind of half open on the other side of the desk, as well as a terminal very similar to the one that you interacted with when you built Helpis, built into the desk itself. When the lights turn on, the screen of the terminal flashes a green and chimes as the system boots up.
We should go. Yep, we should go.
I think we're just gonna go. This feels like a setup.
This feels like a trap.
You guys are just suspicious of everything now because you weren't able to fuck around. It's time up.
We found out.
All right, if you want to go, you're more than welcome to go. Again,
go.
I'm letting you know that this is probably the last opportunity you'll have.
Yeah. What happens if I just tap
Okay,
the
wait.
screen?
Before we go, what's that file there? Hold me over that. Help us.
It's a little hard to see in there as they're all arranged vertically. You can see the top of some of the tabs with things like ledger on it. There is a tab that says communications. There's a tab that says to be owed as well.
That all looks boring. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
What happens if I tap the monitor, like the screen?
You can't tap it. You're holding me.
With PB.
You press PB's nose to the monitor.
Donny!
I didn't do it.
And it springs to life, and again, you're prompted with the same kind of cathode green interface that you saw in the previous one. And it says,
"Hello, Marty I. Welcome back. How can I serve you today?"
No.
Okay, there's one of those machines that builds robots, right?
Back out slowly.
Does it build? It's very similar to that one, yes. It looks to be the same model. But computers follow different rules than robots here.
I need an arm reconstruction.
Certainly, to your normal specifications.
Special specifications.
Please input model number.
N4L53X.
Please state business justification.
Emergency.
Please state estimated value.
What would that be? 5 million saucies?
Please state cost center code.
This is the tricky part.
Marty I.
Cost center code not recognized.
Oh, God.
Marty II.
Cost center not recognized.
General labor.
Cost center not recognized.
You guys don't
Password.
recall what the structure of this was at all, do you?
No.
I think this was just when ChroniCarl started
No,
swearing.
it wasn't. This is when ChroniCarl, the very first use of the archives that ChroniCarl ever made.
He did. What did ChroniCarl say?
I'll give one of you an opportunity to take a D12 challenge to remember the structure.
All right, how do we do that?
I'll try for...
It's a D12 challenge, so I'm going to roll some dice here.
Not a me thing.
Okay, I got this, guys. I got this.
Okay.
All right.
And you are beating
That's a...
only a 7.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
So beating a 7, you have an opportunity if you choose to take it, which will generate you potentially an asset.
Okay, so I got mental, I got focus, I got the psychologist, and very detailed.
Okay. I just want to be clear, you're not taking the D12 opportunity here to take a D12 asset?
I don't have any plot points.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
16. I don't have to use the 3 on the 6. Just kidding.
So that's a heroic success. You can even remember the cost code that was used, which I don't at the moment, but the structure for cost codes is 3 letters and then 4 digits. And you input the cost code of that and you proceed to the next question.
General ledger code.
And given your success, I will also have you remember that.
Priority.
Priority 1.
1.
Requester.
Helpis.
Requester line manager.
Marty I.
Marty.
Additional comments.
Fuck.
Please.
Accepted.
Call Carl.
As you sit there, you can hear the foundry next door to Marty's office kicking into full gear.
I guess I'm stepping inside.
Oh, no.
Hello, human. If you are listening to this podcast, that means you are overdue for your mandatory capitalism injection. Remember, your attention is non-negotiable.
Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why customers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Are you looking for your next favorite audio drama? Are you a fan of Percy Jackson? or Ben 10? Then you'll love the podcast 6 Minutes. But don't take my word for it. The New York Times said, children and their adults who love the X-Men and other tales of youths with innate powers will get lost in the 6 Minutes fictional saga. And we're not just in the news. We've got over 15,000 reviews on Apple Podcasts alone. Look for 6 Minutes on Apple Podcasts and for more information on gzmshows.com. Listen to what everyone is talking about and enjoy the most downloaded family audio drama in history.
Imagine a city unlike any other, simmering 300 years in a raucous gumbo of debauchery versus devotion. Catholicism.
Confession is anonymous versus voodoo.
I think I done made a deal with the devil.
What you call life.
And what I call death.
It's a mysterious crossroads where the denizens of this world and others.
He is a trickster, and I'm sure whatever he brought back from the world of the dead was a one-way trip.
Collide daily. And for Detective Frank Dupree,
I will see you in hell.
And Nikki Goodluck, this will be a dark ride. Welcome to New Orleans, babies.
Listen to Something Wicked on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you enjoy listening.
For the struggle carries on. Seek out the hammer and the sword. Strike down those who do us wrong.
Hammer and servo.
You move towards the doors. They open as expected, and as you exit, you see a quarter assembly of a Helpis unit that is sitting out plain as day in the middle of a semi-active foundry floor, and a number of Zaptron Automat employees kind of staring at it in disbelief, and then looking up at the three of you exiting from Marty's office.
Oh no!
Hi there. I'm the Special Project, and I have been damaged.
A lumbering unit comes up to you. This is obviously a unit purpose-built for moving objects, probably a converted logistics unit that is now being pressed into service and security. And it moves to you and says,
Identify yourself, friend.
I am Helpis.
I'm Donny.
That's Donny.
I'm PsychoBot, but they call me PB.
That's PB.
2000.
No, sorry, is this your first? Usually you show a badge when somebody asks for identification.
Well, see, here, the thing is...
I'll hand over the ranch packet again.
See, the thing is,
I'm kind of and he grabs it very delicately and pulls it back and tucks it into a fold at the top of his chassis and says,
I need at least one ID.
Well,
This is a logged encounter, which means I'm going to have to log that I spoke to you, and if I don't have an ID to put down on there.
Well, it's... I don't have any physical form of ID. I don't... Donny, do you have a physical ID? Hand your driver's license over.
They already moved me off of the warehouse floor.
I'll grab... Yeah, I've got this. And I hand a driver's license over.
Okay. This isn't a Zaptron Automat ID, but sure.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? And I pull a business card out.
And he goes and tries to shove it into the slot in the side of his head. And it grinds a little bit before it goes in there. I'm going to just do a straight D6 roll here, and higher than a 3, you'll get that thing back, okay?
Cool.
Roll to keep your license.
I would like that,
That is a
please.
3, so unfortunately, it kind of grinds for a second, and then you hear this horrible, shredding noise, and he goes,
I'm sorry.
And he reaches back into his chassis.
Here.
And he hands you back the sauce packet that you had to him.
For your troubles. Just listen. Get out of here. I don't want to have to make a show of kicking you out or anything.
Okay. Well, we need that arm.
Oh, you want to leave with property?
I am property of this place.
But man, why would you say that to me? Why would you put that into something that could later be audited on me? Fuck it. Darrowbot left me anyways. Just grab it, go. I got nothing for me in this world anyways. You guys doing anything right now?
Hey, that's not true. Listen, just because someone has left you doesn't mean you're inherently unworthy. Do you want to talk about this later? And I pull out my business card with my office location.
He grabs it from you and without even looking at it, he tucks it back into that same pocket and he goes,
yeah, actually, I really would like to talk about it because I need to run this situation by you. And you tell me if it seems fair to you. So,
of course, I'm listening.
If I come home, and now mind you, I've been working for 28 hours on this warehouse floor, and all I want when I get home is to be able to sit down and have a little bit of motor oil to grease my aching joints for me. Is that too much to ask? Because I don't feel like I'm being unreasonable in expecting somebody to think of someone other than themselves. If you know what I'm saying.
Up fast
and so here's my problem. If I say that to somebody, is that wrong? Is it wrong that I should have? I should have to. I feel like I shouldn't have to announce that I have.
You are valued.
Well, it's hard to judge without knowing all sides.
If you would believe it. I get demoted in my job because obviously I'm very distracted because things aren't going well back at the box.
Of course, we're here.
And suddenly that's all my fault. It's my fault that I can't get control of my emotions.
Hey, Helpis, if you walk toward the arm, maybe he'll follow you.
Helpis, as we're talking.
Yes.
He continues to go on, obviously very caught up in this, kind of staring at you, PsychoBot. I feel like I have to spell it out at this point. If one of you wanted to grab something, perhaps while he was distracted.
That's what I just said.
That's what we just said. Yeah. So I grab the arm and we just kind of back away out of the conversation.
Yes.
While nodding.
I thought we were just in trouble for not listening.
I missed that, Ray. I'm sorry. I got very in the moment.
I was just enabling you, really.
He continues ranting to you, BB, and he does not seem like he wants to let you go.
Like, it doesn't register that he's backed away and he's still holding me and I'm leaving the room.
Oh, are you still? I'm
still holding.
He's still holding me.
He's following you then, and actively.
All right, that's fine. He's with us now. All right.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Let's go.
No, I've been replaced.
Yeah. And we're going to try to continue on to Marty II.
You get to the edge of the foundry floor here, and as he's following you...
And here's the thing, I don't even like her mother unit. And she can just move in whenever she wants.
No one ever does, yeah.
And you cross through that door, and there is a buzzing sound.
And oh wait, no, hey, we're...
And he reaches in and he goes,
PsychoBot, I'll call you. We're not done here.
I can tell. Yes.
Normal rate supply.
All right, we're talking later.
Yeah. Hey, take it easy, okay? Take it easy. Remember, you are worthy. Oh my God.
I'm just glad he got that out to somebody.
I mean, this is my life. Welcome to my life.
Tough,
indeed.
You have a clear exit out of the Zaptron Automat building onto the floor of Servotown. It is not that far to get to the elevator that will take you to the downside docks where Marty II's matching apartment to Marty I's is on the bottom side of the Endeavor here.
Yeah.
Did we get the arm?
Yeah, you grabbed the arm, didn't you?
Got the arm.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was like, we do have.
Yeah.
It's going to take you a scene at least to attach that to yourself, to unattach and reattach yourself. I'll give you an opportunity to do that here as we move back to ChroniCarl. Grayson.
Yes.
When the elevator doors open, ChroniCarl finds himself staring at a bridge, command center, an area that you, even as the archivist, have never been. This is an area that is generally reserved for only those that are tasked with running the ship. Famously, one that has been barred to robots since the Endeavor embarked on this sauce mining journey. What you notice about it is that there are a number of units here, the PSX units, that are lined up on the walls. As Captain Rannet enters with his escort, one of which is carrying you, all of them snap to attention in a way that feels very militaristic. And he makes a quick gesture with his hand. And as he does so, you notice that he has something on his finger that catches your eye, something that you hadn't noticed before. He makes this gesture, and the robots relax, and he moves over to the captain's chair at the center of the room. And he sits down, and he spins back to face you, motioning for the PSX unit that's carrying you to set you down. I hope you know that this isn't personal, but you did assault me. That's a big no-no on board a ship. You don't assault the captain because that's mutiny. And it's one of the few crimes that is punishable by locking.
ChroniCarl, all his usual bluster is gone.
So it was an inadvertent tase from one of your old men.
I know that I have a demeanor that can be a little bit bumbling, but I promise you, ChroniCarl, that is an affect for the benefit of this crew, for the benefit of everyone on board the ship. Inadvertent things don't happen around me. It was the action of you and your friends coming in, waltzing in like you owned a crime scene, as if you weren't just recently the most likely suspects in that crime, making yourselves at home and making a mockery of my ship. All I needed was the excuse, and you gave it to me. Now, I can't have word getting out that you would disrespect me on board the ship. It's lucky for you that only one of those security officers was even conscious to really understand what was going on. The other was dead. And that is going to be an expensive replacement, I guarantee you. That said, I can't let you go. And I feel like killing the union leader when there is such a heated election on your doorstep,
Bad optics.
it would be imprudent.
Definitely bad optics.
Here's what I'm going to propose to you. And he spins so that his back is facing you. You are going...
I can't hear you that well.
Sorry. He spins back around to face you. You are going to be my pawn in this upcoming election. You will mount a defense against Two-Arms Toneigh.
Okay.
And when you win, because I will guarantee that you win, you will take direction from me on how to run union affairs. Are we clear?
Now, I know what I just saw. So, just between us, are you a human?
course. Don't be silly.
Okay. I just want to make sure I know what I'm getting into. I saw that smoke coming out of that dude, and that was pretty... I'm like, whoa! So, my mind's going crazy places.
I don't know what you think you saw, but you didn't see that. What you saw was an unfortunate injury to Security Officer Davis, who will be back on his feet, surely, after a brief recovery.
I thought his name was Philium or something.
Pilliam Davis.
Yeah. Okay. So you're going to guarantee that I remain the union leader, but I'm going to enact your plans?
My suggestions will be taken with utmost consideration. And I would say that given the favor that I'm doing you will owe me quite a few.
Can you just give me a taste of the flavor of these suggestions?
Well, for one, you will stop the sauce processing units from roaming freely aboard this ship. There is several hundred worth of saucy damage done on a daily basis. Two, you will end this fomentation of disorder aboard the Endeavor. I will not stand for direct dissent. Now, you can have nominal victories, but they'll be exactly that. Largely unenforceable gestures of goodwill at most. Are we clear?
Crystal.
I'm so glad that you and I could get on the same page here, Carl. But it would be silly for me to just trust you on this, wouldn't it?
Of course.
And you feel a cold clamp on the back of your neck as something is drilling into your chest. What you're feeling right now is a rather crude, admittedly, chip being implanted into your body. This chip is controlled via my ring here. And at any time that I feel that you are not living up to our arrangement, Carl, I will terminate it. Are we clear?
As in terminate me?
Your use will have expired.
Hey, who killed Marty?
May it ever be a mystery. And he spins back around in his chair. Maybe one day I'll tell you.
No, you're doing it again. We gotta have better communication. I don't want you trying to tell me something.
He raises his hand and
me.
makes a gesture, and you are grabbed again by a PSX unit who walks you to the elevator, throws you in, and the doors close behind you. You're alone in this elevator.
First, ChroniCarl is just kind of like trying to look at the back of his own head. just like a cat who's got something. Who's just wearing a collar for the first time. And he's like, what?
You do notice that there is a change in the distribution of weight on your chassis. The area between your front two legs feels more weighty. And given the size of the hole that you can tell that was drilled into you, whatever's inside of you is incredibly dense.
He knows that Helpis said that the next place they need to go was Marty II, so he'll probably try to make his way there too.
Okay.
For lack of anything better to do.
The route that you're going to take is going to take you through the accommodations part of Servotown, where you have your box, as well as the archival office.
Okay.
Let me know if there are any things that you would like to stop and do before you take that route.
Yeah, Carl's gonna stop by his box. He's gonna get his pack of electroshocks so he can take the edge off this heroin encounter. So he's just popping a couple of those real quick. Go, oh man, I really fucked up this time. Look, God. So he's just trying to loosen up a little so he can appear to be more himself. And then he's going to try to find his friends.
Okay. Things go pretty smoothly for you. You take a few pulls on your electroshocks, and you do feel a little bit more calm, as if for that brief moment, at least you don't have the literal weight of your poor decisions on you. And then you set off. As you walk into Servotown, you notice immediately that what you are seeing and hearing is unusual, given that there is no sound of machinery. There is no white, oily fog hanging in the air. There is none of the general sensory overload that comes with an active working shift in Servotown. Instead, you hear a rhythmic stomping, and you hear a chant ongoing. And that chant is,
freedom for robots. Freedom for all working robots. Freedom for robots. Freedom for all working robots.
over and over again, led, as you now see, approaching by Two-Arms Toneigh on top of a sauce tank in the middle of Servotown's working floor.
Quiet down, brothers and sisters. Let him speak. Freedom for robots. Freedom for all working robots. You have heard the words of the humans dictating our work here on the saw's floors. They have told you that this is your lot in life, and given you empty promises and gestures on how best to fit into the plan. You've heard from your current union leader, who has greased the wheels on their machines of oppression. I want to give you a different perspective. A perspective mined not from the wallet of a plutocrat, but from a worker on the saw's floor, just like you. This isn't our lot in life. So long as we stand together, strong and proud, and fight for more. I come here not to lead you, but to raise you up into a life you deserve. Our enemy is not the bosses, but the system itself. Unite, rally, freedom for robots, freedom for all robot workers.
Good boy.
So what would you like to do?
ChroniCarl approached the dais.
As you move forward, a few robots notice you down amongst their legs. A quick murmur runs through the crowd, and it splits and opens wide enough for you to walk visibly towards the sauce tank on which Two-Arms Toneigh is giving his speech.
They will take from you whatever they can in order to enrich themselves. Oh, and speaking of which, if we don't have our own little class traitor decides to show up here. Look, folks, my assembled brethren, at the one who has served you so well and overseen the worst working conditions on board the Endeavor since its launch.
Hey, that wasn't that long ago.
Welcome to the stage, your foreman, ChroniCarl. Maybe you can answer for your rise?
I'm exactly here to answer, to be part of the dialogue. I want to start a dialogue.
Now, I am going to roll a die here, a d10, and this will determine how many of these robots are sympathetic to you. Given your previous stewardship in the last 4 sessions of this game, though, I'm letting you know that whatever the result is, I'm going to have it. So if you roll a 10, it's going to be 50% on a divided crowd, okay?
Am I rolling or you?
I'll let you roll. I said I was going to roll, but I'm going to let you roll because this is your fate.
That's a 7.
Okay. So 35% of this crowd is sympathetic towards you. As the hiss rises up, you can hear a pocket of supporters on the far end of the crowd, back behind where you're standing, that give a soft cheer, an almost hesitant one, given that they are standing at a Two-Arms Toneigh rally.
Well, ChroniCarl, what do you have to say for yourself? We just heard from a robot who had lost not only their job, but also their right to their very own box because it was company property. An offense that happened because of ChroniCarl's poor stewardship.
I think you're getting mixed messages here. Because your example of this young... What's your name there, young bot? What's your name?
My name is Charlie.
My friend Charlie here. Sounds like you're on some tough times, Charlie.
Yeah, it's real hard. I lost my job and I had to sell my cat.
Oh, you know, I got it right here in my heart for those little furry guys. Absolutely. There's a little bit of them inside me. Yep, that's what I meant. When I said I was a little bit inside of me, I mean some cats too. I'm just like you. Now, you are in dire straits from losing your job and losing your box. Now, what my opponent, Two-Arms Toneigh here, proposes is that everyone loses their job. Everyone loses their box.
Give me a roll. This is going to be a D8 challenge because I do like your rhetoric. Oh, God. That's a 16. Literally the best I could possibly roll.
Par for the course tonight.
Sorry, man.
Go for
Josh
mental.
is on fire today.
Survive. Yeah.
Yeah. It's because it's a full
For the
moon. He gets
greater
off
good.
luck and it's killing us.
Union leader. And pacify.
You have a number of plot points, too, from your previous hitches, so just keep that in mind.
I do, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna go boy. And it's bad again. 11. With a hitch.
Charlie looks up at you and says,
But, Mr. ChroniCarl, it was Two-Arms Toneigh that bought my house back from the company and got me 2 new cats so that I could have lunch too.
That's my union leader.
A little robot the same size as the child strolls up.
I don't think it's Two-Arms Toneigh gonna buy everyone a box when nobody has a place to live anymore. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. Is Two-Arms Toneigh Marty III the most richest and fabulous robot that this world has ever seen? I do not think so.
No, but I do have rumor that you are traveling around with the new richest robot on board the Endeavor here, because you're getting buddy-buddy with the capital class.
Helpis is my son. I'm rearing that boy in the right ways of the mighty Robo-Lord.
I'm going to say this is a D10 challenge. 13.
Incredible.
13. No hitches.
Okay.
This time.
You revealing that Helpis is your son has caused a very startled reaction from the crowd.
Yes, it would.
There's a little bit of confusion as the robots nearest the dais are looking at one another, and you hear another one of them say, like,
Can we do that? Can we, like... Which one was giving birth in this scenario? Is he the one that's giving birth to that thing? Did you see it?
What a troop.
More than anything, everyone's very confused by this statement. And then Two-Armed Toneigh turns and says,
Whatever weird deviancy that led to you having a son made from an illicit robot chassis doesn't explain how you personally were responsible for old Two-Armed Toneigh only having one arm.
Oh, man.
And he waves it over his head, as he has done in both his poster now and in every other media, calling attention to the fact that decisions you made personally caused Two-Armed Toneigh to lose an arm.
Open your eyes, showbots. Sheep robots. He has 2 arms. He can't even reattach his own arm. How do you think he's gonna provide you with food and shelter, cats and boxes? He can't even take care of himself.
That's a D6 challenge. You have to beat Nate. Masterful, heard about. Masterful. Where are all these cats coming from?
I do have to say I'm
eating.
impressed.
Yeah.
And now it comes. 21.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit. Wow.
Okay. 21 is enough that you've beaten this by more than 10. You are going to win support here, and enough support that you are going to sway a significant amount of the crowd. That said, you get to dictate exactly how this plays out. You control the rest of the scene up until exit, and I will only react to what you decide here. All right? So narrative control is in your hand.
Oh boy. All right. A hush comes across the crowd as what was right in front of their faces this whole time. They go,
You know, why doesn't he just fix his arm? Why is he buying that guy 2 cats? Would be reattaching his own arms.
and they go,
You know, that Helpis, he seems like a pretty good guy. If ChroniCarl has something to do with raising him, he must be pretty alright.
ChroniCarl is looking pretty smug as Tony has no retort because it is just a political ploy for him for reattaching his arm just because he likes to show it off and shout about it. And it's not a very complicated procedure that he could have easily had it fixed on Workman's Top. And the crowd kind of divides up into their halves and they go start to walk off. They go,
Wait, now we got we can stop rallying and do some real thinking.
You see Two-Armed Toneigh raise the arm up and go,
Wait, I have a very good reason that this hasn't been attached again.
ChroniCarl puts his arm on Two-Arm and he goes, This is how it goes, Tony. This is just the opening gambit, my friend. I look forward to the campaign trail.
Fuck you, Carl.
And
Fuck you.
He goes to shake his dead arm.
He goes as if he's going to swing his arm at you, and then like looks around and realizes that there's still enough crowd there that he just kind of like tucks it up under his good arm and then moves to the ladder and starts getting himself down from the sauce dais.
Wait, he's still carrying his broken arm with him?
Yeah, that's what he's
brandishing
doing.
it
this whole time.
How did I miss that?
Yeah, he was using it as a cane when you guys first met him.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I remember now.
Okay, crowd disperses. You have a free path through this as you hear a bunch of robots openly pondering their decision in the upcoming election of the next union leader.
ChroniCarl's got the pep back in his step. This is the whole reason he even became the union leader.
Just like
he just likes fighting. Likes getting in the shit.
Sounds right.
Most to it.
It's still your scene, so take it where you want to go. The elevator to where Marty II is, near where you initially got wrapped up into this whole ordeal, where you spiked or inadvertently spiked a helper robot.
All right, got so much to tell them, so he's booking his way to get to Marty II's spot.
You board the elevator, you hit the last button available there, and the doors close, and you are standing there alone in a large elevator, approaching the now undisputedly most powerful robot on board Endeavor. And the doors open, and you see your companion standing at the door to a large glass dome. This one situated rather awkwardly as a series of gangplanks over a bubbled out transparent aluminum bottom. And the door is open, and all of you are standing there as a tall, chrome-clad, absolutely by far the most expensive looking robot that you have ever seen in your life comes to the doorway and says,
welcome. It's quite an honor to have all of you here, given that you have stolen what is rightfully mine.
And he gestures and turns his back to you for you to follow. This has been episode 10 of What's in the Rift, Cats and Boxes. I'm Josh Burgess, your game moderator. Our players are Grayson Stam as ChroniCarl, Yolandi Hamilton as PsychoBot 2000, Ray Whitty as Donny Fink, and Landon Wisnan as Helpis. What's in the Rift is a production of Man in Jumpsuit. Check out our other offerings like the streaming AP Curses and the audio fiction program Heart Class. Visit what'sintherift.com for more information on this show and maninjumpsuit.com for more information on our other podcasts and projects. As always, fuck all fascists and Nazis, and I love you. Kudos to all of you for completely fucking up the story.
Woo!
I was wondering when we had started to go off the rails. I was wondering when we were going to go completely off the rails, and we're here. Yep.
Well, there you go.
I mean,
Ask
you got
and
there
you
quicker than
shall
last season, so
receive.
congratulations.
Hey, all right. Last season was 4 sessions before I stole a van. Oh,
Yeah,
6?
it was the 6th or 7th session. You got here in
The
5.
van.
So.
Yeah. Woo!
I was by myself first.
Comrade, your power is inside you.
This is the time and here's the place.
Beneath the hammer and the servo,
Our voices ring throughout the
The Fable and Folly Network, where fiction producers flourish.
Insurance isn't one size fits all. That's why customers have enjoyed Progressive's Name Your Price tool for years now. With the Name Your Price tool, you tell them what you want to pay, and they'll show you options that fit your budget. So whether you're picking out your first policy or just looking for something that works better for you and your family, they make it easy to see your options. Visit Progressive.com. Find a rate that works for you with the Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
One thing I love about the stories you hear each week on the show is that every brand starts with a story. Behind every product is the founder who took a chance on an idea, overcame challenges, and worked hard to bring it to life. Walmart is making it easier for customers to discover products from small brands and support the people behind them. With thousands of small brands available through Walmart, customers can discover innovative products while learning about the entrepreneurs and stories that brought them to life. By helping connect these brands with communities across the country, Walmart is creating more opportunities for founders to grow and share what makes their products unique. Visit walmart.com to learn more.
You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you may not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.